What's up, guys? So this video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be real raw, so I don't know how much of this I'm gonna really edit. I just want to come on here and be real transparent about everything. The past 2 days have not been that great for me. I started to realize that I don't actually trust God like I thought I did. And that was like a hard pill to swallow. Cause I'm thinking like, yeah, I got this. Like, I'm trusting God. I'm on YouTube telling y'all like not to worry. And God said He provides for the birds, so He's gonna provide for you. You're more valuable than the birds, you know. So He'll provide for you, and you have nothing to worry about. And then I turn the camera off, and I'm faced with more news, more bad news, and I'm faced with more things to figure out, and then I forget everything I told y'all, and I feel like a hypocrite. But I guess it's just me being human, right? Yeah. So the past 2 days I have not been that great. And then I started to think about not just myself, but like, you got all these other people affected by this. You have parents now unemployed, and it wasn't their fault, but they don't have a choice. You have children whose safe haven was school, and now that's been taken away, and they might be getting abused 24/7 now. They don't get a break. They have families who can't afford to replace the 2 meals that usually schools give. But they don't have a choice. Parents might not be eating right now, so making sure their kids eat. And who knows how much that even that is. I just started to like cry about like all the injustice and everything being unfair. And it's like, there's nothing you can do other than pray and repent and just do what God's telling you to do in this moment. But it like hit me all at once. And it's crazy because I didn't feel any anxiety for like weeks. All this stuff was going on. Everybody else around me was like freaking out, but I was fine. And it's because like I know God got me, right? It's not until it like directly affected me that I was like, oh wait, God was happening. Like, it just like shook my whole being. And I remember my philosophy class, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a word for when no one really cares about anything unless it directly affects them. And I mean, this whole world is selfish. We're all selfish, okay? We all have that to a fault. And it's the same thing even when I think about the kids. Like, that happens all the time, but it's not, you don't really think about it. You don't really know because it's not directly affecting you. And like, I was able to just to sit there and just think about everything. And I don't know if I should have did that or not. But because it made me feel like, it made me take on all these burdens that weren't mine, and I just like wanted to help everybody and fix everything. And I wanted to run for office at one point yesterday because I was like, I'm sick of them not being able to figure out the stimulus package and people not caring about people who don't have enough money to pay for their freaking light bill, but they're cutting it off, and now they had to spend their last to get their lights back on. Like, in this crazy time, no one cares. No one cares in this crazy time. And I thought about that, and I was like, I'm running for office. And it was so many thoughts I was having yesterday that honestly, I took a nap because my brain had a tension headache all of a sudden. I need to go to sleep and wake back up. So I was on YouTube last night, and this girl, actually I think they're sisters, and they have a YouTube channel called Coffee and Bible Time, so go check them out. And she said that she had heavy on her heart to just spend the entire day with God, and she kept putting it off. She was like, I have really no reason not to do it right now. Like, there's nothing for us to do, right? So she was like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, that's a really good idea. And from the past 2 days I've been having, I think I need to have that day with God. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I've never really done a vlog or anything like that, but I'm gonna do it today. I think this will be therapeutic for me, and maybe you guys will get something out of it too. Today is gonna be a good day. because I'm choosing it for it to be a good day. I feel like everybody can have a good day if you choose to have one. I chose to sit in my anxiety, and so that's why I had 2 bad days. But yeah, so I'm going to go on a walk and just spend time with God and just sing He has to say. Listen to some worship music. I'll put the different songs on the screen of the music that I'm listening to while I'm walking. And yeah, I'm just going to take you guys with me. So, let's go. So today is a really pretty day. So God must have heard I wanted to have a good day today, because it's like really pretty outside. And I'm very, very appreciative of it. Things I need for this walk is God, peace. So, well, I don't know what these cars are now. What are these called? I'm having a brain fart, but you guys know what it is. So yes. Oh, my AirPods. Come and do what you do. You did not create me to worry. I don't need it, God. I just want you. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. Yeah, so I was walking past this, and I see these rocks, right? And the part of the song, so will I, if the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. The creation was made to obey, and so will I. Like, nature obeys God, and we have such a hard time doing it. The sun right now is obeying God, and if it wasn't, we'd be burnt up right now. Like, everything is obeying God, except the people that's supposed to resemble Him. People that's supposed to look like Him. We were made in His image, and we're the only things that can obey Him. And it's just, it couldn't be God, cause I ain't got the patience. That's like a stab in the heart. People that I made to look like me and be like me don't even want to be like me. You're bigger than the universe. Right here, Bigger by Jacqueline Carr. I remember this song getting me through such a hard time in my life, and where I needed to believe that God was bigger than it. Like, in the song it says, God, you're bigger than the universe. He created it, of course He is. It says you're bigger than the problems that I see. No, it says you're bigger than the problems that I face. You're bigger than the disasters that I see. So He's bigger than this virus. Like, this song is just a good reminder. It gives me hype. It gives me hype. And it's another part in the song that gets me going crazy, right? It's the part where she starts to call out diseases. She's like, you're bigger than HIV. You're bigger than cancer. She said, the stripes on your back, they make you bigger. They make you bigger. Your love makes you bigger. You overcame death, and that makes you bigger. When I say that part gets me so freaking hyped during that song, because it's so true, bro. He's bigger than all of this, man. Listen to the song when y'all got time. Just listen, because it gets me together. I'll tell you, I'll be in the car. People probably be looking at me, and their car's like, what is she doing? I don't care. I'm praising Jesus. You feel me? You feel me? All right, so my camera died, or I don't know, it's acting broke right now. So I'm using my phone. So one thing that God was showing me last night was that I don't know Him as my provider. And it's easy when you're living with your parents, or you're in college or in school or whatever, and you don't really have to face those real world problems. When you get to the real world, it's all you know? And so you feel like you have to get it done. You feel like I have to make sure I'm straight. And you forget that actually God is the one to make sure you're straight. And it's harder for myself. I found it was harder for me to give Him that control, because like I don't have the plan B's in my life. You know, I make sure I don't have that, so that way my plan A's work. So like, I don't want to fall back on my parents, and I don't live with my parents anymore. You know, I'm not in school anymore. They're not paying for my education. That refund check ain't coming every semester that I can either give back to Silly May, which I didn't, or just spend on food and stuff like that. Like, I'm not getting that anymore. So it's like, I realized as an adult, I don't know God as my provider. He's Jehovah Jireh, but I don't trust him to be for myself. So in this situation that we're all in, we should pay attention to the things that we're struggling with the most, because it's a humbling experience that we have it right now. God is shining light in the darkness of areas that we have tried to hide or we didn't know existed. Like, I didn't know I didn't trust him as my provider. I thought I did, and I realized in this season right now I do not, because there's so many uncertainties, and that's good. You know, like, we're gonna come out of this stronger. We really are. There's reasons why we go through the stuff that we go through, and it's to prepare us for the next level. I was praying in my quiet time, and God said it's turning. He said it's turning. And I pictured, when he said that, I pictured the world, like I'm looking out in space and I'm looking at the world, and the world was slowly turning. Like, it was like trying to move again, because I tell you, like, everything's just on pause right now. You know, I said that in one of my videos, and so I feel like the world's not even turning anymore, and I just literally pictured the world sort of like jerking, trying to turn again. So because my mind never slows down and stuff like that, it's hard for me to just sit there and read a book. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out on my balcony and just read. You know, bugs ain't really out right now, so I ain't really gotta like two-piece nobody. Bugs be trying to fight me. I swear in the summertime, the bugs over here be trying to fight me. You know what? I ain't got time. All right, y'all. I think that's going to be it for this vlog. I'm going to make a video today for my YouTube channel that's talking about grace will be broken. And I'll explain it more in my video, but it's a message that I got from God, like 3 years ago maybe, and I never did nothing with it. But interesting enough, I'm glad I did it, because I think I have even better understanding now for the times that we're in than I did back then. So yes, so check out for that. Stay tuned. Bye.